This week's mini cake is a salted caramel cake, and it's made with tiny little 2-inch cake layers. I used a circle cutter to cut out a piece from a leftover sheet cake I had, which I cut in half, and then I frosted with a generous layer of salted caramel buttercream. Once my cake layers were stacked, I added on a crumb coat, chilled the little cake, and then added on a second layer of buttercream. Then it was time for the best part, those beautiful caramel drips. I really could not get over this cake, and that's why I was so incredibly excited that
let's make a candy-filled pinata cake that will take you to Flavor Town. Peanut butter buttercream filling. Fill that bitch with all the goods. Pop the top back on. Frost with chocolate buttercream and add chalk drip. Work with chilled cake so you can clean up mistakes. Add more chocolate goodness. 1 tip. Swirl, swirl. Add a topper. Wish I could cut it so bad I'll ask my client to take a video.
You guys liked it when we played the guessing game last time, so let's play it again. This is my latest addition to my animal cake series, and the color of the cake layer should be a hint, but a tricky hint as to what the animal is. As you can see, it's got a nice little body and head, and I'm adding on some Rice Krispie arms, legs, and a tail. I'm adding a second crumb coat that I'm going to be piping fur over, and I'm starting to now pipe on the paws and adding some more details. If you haven't guessed it by now, I don't think you're going to get it. It's a red panda, not a fox, a red panda. The orange is a little bit tricky, but despite their name, their color really does have a reddish-orange hue, which a lot of times, especially in cartoons, is depicted as orange. So I hope you guys enjoyed this cake. I had a lot of fun making it. I'd love to hear what animal cakes you think I should make next, so be sure to leave a comment below.
Is that small business really overcharging for their handmade items, or are we comparing them to mass-produced products whose prices don't reflect the time, energy, and effort that are put into their creation by workers who are undervalued and underpaid in a society that promotes mass consumption?
I sit by myself, talking to the moon. I sit by myself, talking to the
Making edible fondant figurines really is like molding little tiny pieces of art. For this one, I'm making a teapot set that's going to have like this little teapot and a little cup that's going to go on a tea party cake. So I'm just using white fondant and modeling most of the things with my hands. A lot of people ask me what tools I use. Most of the time I'm just using like a little paring knife and a hand, or my hands I should say, not a hand. And I have these little fondant tools. I've got this little balling one that I use sometimes to like help make a round cup, and then I'm hand painting them just using some food coloring to add this little cute floral pattern. I thought it looked like really nice little china set. For the inside, I'm just using some brown fondant, and I added some gel paste on top so it actually kind of looks wet, almost like tea, and add it to my little saucer. This is how the cake kind of looked when I started adding all the pieces together. Let me know if you guys want to know how I made all the foods.
It's time for new flavors! Everybody get excited. I know I am. So this is vanilla matcha raz. It's a matcha raspberry one. It is so pretty. It looks like a beautiful flower. It's giving me very good vibes. This one is like a chocolate cheesecake, and just tell me that doesn't look expensive. That makes me feel like a classy biatch, if I can be frank with you. Mango chamoy. It's a mango sorbet with a like chamoy like chili sauce. It's kind of like a Mexican candy, bringing me back to my roots. Mucho gusto también. Loving it. Mousse tracks. So this is like chocolate and sunflower butter cups. Yum! I love those animals, by the way. Moose, oh my god. Oh, love those. I want one. Very pretty, right? Love that. You guys, literally, when y'all come into the store and say, do you have coffee? And I say no, and you beat me up. And same with strawberry. You guys literally beat me up and harass me and attack me. And so we can't do that anymore because we brought the flavors back. So we can be nice to me again. Okay? Everybody listen to me.
You don't like pussy in power, then